Seattle is one of the great American cities. My uncle's family and my grandfather have lived here forever, and I've been visiting since I was a little kid. There's such great food and so much to see and do here. If you're new to the channel, my name is Sam Suzuki and I make travel videos with my wife, Lauren. Also in this video is our friend Audrey, aka Dree, my cousin Lauren, my cousin Miles, my uncle Aaron, and Aunt Melissa, and of course, the old man. In this video, we're going to show you our favorite things to do and see in the Emerald City. Come with us as we explore Seattle. Now we're at Pike Place Market. We're gonna try out some street food. It's gonna be kind of zany, kind of crazy. Let's get to it. Our first stop has to be Pike Place Market. Pike Place is one of the oldest public farmers markets in the US.
Oh.
This is actually Seattle's #1 tourist destination and the 33rd most visited tourist attraction in the world. Get here early to avoid the crowds and long lines, because the food here is amazing. Visit the world's first Starbucks.
First one.
This is history.
Rub Rachel the piggy bank for good luck, and don't miss the world famous fish throw.
That's it! Yeah! Again! Again! That's it! Yeah!
Down the stairs from Pike Place is an alley plastered with chewed gum.
So this is the gum wall.
Kinda gross.
This is all chewed gum, just caked on.
The gum wall is kind of a weird but quirky and fun photo op. Make sure to buy a pack of gum in Pike Place Market if you want to leave your mark. Pike Place is right on Puget Sound, but it was really rainy during our visit. When the weather is good, the Big Ferris Wheel, Bay Cruises, the Seattle Aquarium, and the Olympic Sculpture Park are all worth visiting in this area. So keep that in mind, especially if you visit in the summer. Number 4, the iconic Seattle Space Needle.
Space Needle.
Wait, where?
The Space Needle is an observation tower built for the 1962 World's Fair. At that time, it was the tallest structure in the western US.
Revolving glass floor of the Space Needle. This is the first and only glass revolving floor, and it is kind of scary.
The Space Needle features an observation deck 160 meters, that's 520 feet, above ground, providing incredible views of the downtown Seattle skyline, the Olympic and Cascade Mountains, Mount Rainier, and various islands in Puget Sound. The gift shop is actually really cool too. The Space Needle is a little pricey, but the experience is worth it, at least once.
Space Needle, check!
The next stop is Chihuly Garden and Glass Exhibit. Very famous, and it came with the fee we paid for the Space Needle, so we're gonna go check it out.
The Chihuly Glass Garden is literally in the shadow of the Space Needle and features a massive collection of works by the famous glass artist and Washington native Dave Chihuly. The works on display here are mind-blowing. It's hard to believe that these huge sculptures were handmade with glass.
Crazy.
This was actually Lauren's favorite place we visited on this trip. It's definitely worth the visit.
Alright guys, so now we're headed to KEXP Caffe. KEXP was the radio station that put Nirvana and a lot of those other grunge bands on back in the days. And then they kind of turned the radio station to a little cafe area. And you can watch the DJs doing their radio shows and whatnot, what have yous. So we're headed over there now.
Cafe Vita at KEXP is a great spot to take a break after visiting the Space Needle or the Chihuly Glass Garden. It has a relaxed vibe with a full cafe and even a small record store inside. Recharge here before hitting the next spot. Number 7. The Museum of Pop Culture. On the other side of the Space Needle is the Museum of Pop Culture, which started as a rock music museum but has expanded to include awesome exhibits on pop culture generally. We didn't visit this trip, but there's some very cool stuff here worth checking out. If outdoor adventure is up your alley, Seattle has a ton to offer, with parks and water everywhere. The REI Flagship Store has everything an outdoor adventurer can dream of. If you're into outdoor gear, this massive store is definitely worth a stop. Next, we're headed downtown.
We're in Seattle.
This feels like a movie set. Yeah, it really does.
Downtown is full of modern skyscrapers and interesting architecture. The Amazon Spheres are a hybrid greenhouse and office space that form part of Amazon's headquarters in downtown Seattle. Public access is limited, so check the web for tours of the interior.
Hey, Amazon Sphere.
Hi. Ah!
Do you know Jeff Bezos?
I am Jeff Bezos.
Number 11. Amazon Go Store. The Go Store is right next to the Amazon Spheres. You get in by scanning your Amazon phone app. After you pick out your items, you simply walk out. Somehow, our Amazon overlord Jeffrey Bezos knows exactly what you've taken and charges your Amazon account. Love you, Jeffrey. Number 12. Sub Pop Records. The Sub Pop store is right across the street from the Amazon Go Store. Even if you don't necessarily like alternative music, this place has really cool Seattle souvenirs and a massive sticker wall for that sweet, sweet photo op.
Very cute.
It's an orca. Let's put it on.
Number 13. Seattle Public Library. The Central Library building is a striking 11-story glass and steel building in downtown Seattle. Seeing the unique architecture from the inside is just such a cool experience. Parking is convenient and tours are available. Link in the description box. Number 14. Get on the water. Seattle is surrounded by water, with the Puget Sound to the west and lakes to the east and north. One of the best ways to experience Seattle is to get on the water in one form or another. The ferry to Bainbridge Island is the cheapest option, and it makes for a nice day trip across the Puget Sound. The next cheapest option is a guided harbor cruise around Elliott Bay. We prefer the slightly less touristy experience of Lake Union. It's not cheap, but you can rent and drive your own electric boat around the lake, which has some of the best views of the Seattle skyline and the famous floating houses, including the Sleepless in Seattle house. We were spoiled, as my Uncle Aaron, Aunt Melissa, and cousins Lauren and Miles live on Mercer Island and took us out on their boat on Lake Washington, through the cut by University of Washington, and around Lake Union. Be sure to get on the water for an unforgettable experience. Number 15. Gasworks Park. Gasworks Park is a 19.1-acre public park on the north shore of Lake Union, on the site of the former Seattle Gas Light Company gasification plant. The city of Seattle cleaned up the site and built the park incorporating pieces of the old plant. The park features playgrounds and huge open grass areas overlooking Lake Union and the Seattle skyline. There's also a kite flying hill, which is the perfect place for a picnic or just to chill with an incredible view. Number 16. The Fremont Bridge Troll.
Here we are at Troll Avenue.
The Troll is a public sculpture in the Fremont neighborhood, fairly close to Gasworks Park. The Troll lives under the north end of the George Washington Memorial Bridge.
This troll has been I've ever seen. Guys, this is okay. Selfie you've ever. If you come to Seattle, don't visit the Troll.
Just kidding. Totally come to see the troll. Just come early or be prepared to wait a long time if you want a photo without other people in it. Number 17, Pioneer Square. Pioneer Square is the original heart of Seattle, established in 1852.
This is Pioneer Park.
The architecture here still showcases Pioneer Square's 19th century roots. Be sure to get a picture under the pergola, which dates back to 1909. Pioneer Square is also home of the Underground Tour. The city was originally a story or two below current street level. After the Great Seattle Fire destroyed most of the area in 1889, the streets were regraded and raised. The tour takes you below ground to visit the ghosts of Seattle's past. Starbucks Reserve Roastery is a massive shop full of unique Starbucks merchandise and menu items. You can also see hoppers and roasters at work and the baristas whipping up unique beverages. Most of the customers will be other tourists fighting for a table, but if you like Starbucks, this is a cool place to visit for a quick bite or beverage.
Go, Audrey, go!
He's coming back.
Number 19, Capitol Hill.
Alright guys, so we're on this street. There's like a little bit of a market going on. They block off the road and there's a bunch of different little thrift type stands. I got this for $5 buckaroos. Ichiro Suzuki, we're related.
The eclectic Capitol Hill neighborhood is full of great shops and restaurants. It is the center of the music and art scene in Seattle, and there's cool graffiti art all around the area. Stop at Bai Tong for awesome Thai food.
Alaska Airlines flight attendant, who was Thai, was sick and tired of there not being enough good Thai food in Seattle, so she started this restaurant.
It's really good.
In Seattle. So she's
Crab fry rice.
Best Thai food I ever had.
Number 20, Elliott Bay Bookstore.
the Elliott Bay Bookstore was the actual location of the fictional coffee shop in the television series Frasier. It's across the street here, but the one they based it on is in Pioneer Square.
The store features a huge selection of books and some cool souvenirs, cards, and gift items.
Konnichiwa.
Number 21, the International District, which consists of Chinatown, Little Saigon, and Japantown.
What do we have?
So cute. They're planners that are just adorable.
Pink Gorilla Store. Looks like they got some anime stuff, some video game stuff. Pink Gorilla was a cool little gaming store, kind of like a mini Super Potato store from Japan. Pink Gorilla. This area is often overlooked by tourists, which is sad because there are so many cool little shops, restaurants, and museums. Number 22, Shanghai Garden Restaurant. Shanghai Garden is a family-run restaurant that's been serving healthy Chinese food since 1993. We especially love their hand-shaved green noodles. All the food is delicious and reasonably priced. Love this spot.
Just the table beside us, Ron Reagan Jr. having Chinese. This is the place.
And that's how you knew it was good.
And so that's how we've always put our bet on Shanghai Garden, ID Seattle.
Number 23, Uwajimaya Asian Market. Uwajimaya is basically like a Costco for all things Japanese.
We are in Uwajimaya Asian Market. This is first in Tacoma, which is like 45 minutes south of here. And then once the founder got out of the Chihuly Lake internment camp, he moved it up here in Seattle.
If you've never tried Japanese snacks, well, first, you're totally missing out because they're incredible. Second, there's no better place outside of Japan to get them than Uwajimaya.
They do have the crunchy strawberry.
You had the
This is also the place to get all the flavors of Japanese Kit Kats, which make great gifts to bring home.
What is it, Laura?
It's our vitamin C drinks that we can never find anywhere else.
Oh my gosh! We're going to Kinokuniya, but
Kinokuniya Bookstore is attached to Uwajimaya and features a massive selection of Japanese stationery, pens, and supplies. Kinokuniya also has an upper floor dedicated to manga, anime, and Japanese pop culture.
it's Tom
She won.
She's so cool.
It's a cat getting its hair done.
I I'm ready to spend all my money.
Uwajimaya also has a food court area with some good options. This custard-filled taiyaki was awesome.
It's so creamy.
Number 24, amazing food. Seattle has so much amazing food to try.
We went ahead and started at Beecher's Handmade Cheese Cafe.
This is so good. Epic win. Epic win.
Pike Place Chowder has won so many awards for good reason. It is by far the best chowder I've ever had. Just so delicious. Le Panier is my Aunt Melissa's favorite spot in Pike Place Market. The French pastries here are incredible. Don't miss Daily Dozen Donuts for awesome fresh mini donuts.
Well, that's really good.
We've already shown you Bai Tong and the delicious food at Shanghai Garden. Definitely not to be missed. In the Uwajimaya food court is Dochi, which features Japanese-style mochi donuts in all kinds of flavors. Simply delectable.
We're here at Tsukishimbo. It's actually unmarked at the front, so there's no sign that says the name of it or sushi or anything.
Tsukishimbo serves authentic Japanese food, the best I've had outside of Japan. Reservations can be hard to get, but my Uncle Aaron pulled some strings and treated us to an amazing dinner. I can't recommend this place highly enough.
And look at that beauty. Oh man.
Number 25, Kerry Park. Kerry Park is a public park in the Queen Anne neighborhood with stunning panoramic views of the Seattle skyline. We're ending with Kerry Park not because it's the most amazing thing to do in Seattle, but because it's just a great place to capture memories of your trip with an amazing, iconic backdrop of the city skyline. Bring a picnic or come at sunset, but get there early to find parking.
She thought the view was beautiful, but I thought she was more beautiful.
So, that's our top 25 things to do in Seattle. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel. If we missed a favorite of yours, hit us up in the comments. A huge thanks to my family in Seattle, and to you guys for watching. See you next time.